Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning.
I will never get nobody name up. They was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that the parents, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning. They said, we know you gonna put them hairstyles. I said, I am. So I know, because we got 130. I said I am. I'm going to put it up there. Now, one downvote is Liddell or Kansas. I'm not messing with it. Okay? Rocket, cold. But look who they said that was Crockett. You got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
He's attacking our whole national so it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest racer. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to us, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I laughing too, shit. But, hey, it is what it is. But, boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, oh, they trying to use stuff for content. I said, well, she gave it to me. This what I wanted to say. I was watching one guy, I was looking for his video, and he was talking about, like in Chicago when they raided the hotel, and I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex, but, and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is, what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides, but these was the ones that the Democrats had, and when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed Stratton gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull. One second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot a thing. Man. Yeah, screw it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fucking look for something.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I get for not looking at my phone on time.
What happened?
I misplaced my ashtray in my office, and I'm not going to sit here and just ash on my desk like a heathen, so just instead of wasting time looking for it, just grab the one out of the dining room.
For sure. What's up, Meat Freak? I had to come on early because I had some things to do this morning. I didn't want to cheat y'all, so I said, let me come on an hour earlier. So y'all that's just getting to work, we can get y'all to work.
Talk about a loyal viewer, man. Meat Freak is always here.
For sure. And great morning to you, good brother. Great morning to you. Thank you for tapping in. I wanted to sneak in on some people this morning, though. I want to sneak in. I want to pop in and like see what y'all was doing, give y'all that ride in on what y'all doing if you at the gym or just pulling in to work. And I got a new thing we're going to try this year, family.
This year or next year?
Well, you know, but we're going to start it in January. It's called...
What are we doing?
That's what I was going to get to. What we're going to do is, if y'all dislike y'all bosses, for a little donation to the 810, we'll come on here and talk about your bosses, and we won't let them know that it was from y'all. You can do an anonymous donation. So if you want your bosses cussed out, talked about, holla at 810. We'll
Make it on the Cash App, because they'll see, if they come back and see and look at former shows and see super chats, they might figure it out. Make it on the Cash App, guys.
Yes, a donation.
Do a donation, and we'll come on here and air your boss out for you.
Actually, now there's something I'd like to do personally. I'd like us to, periodically, like once a month, do a weight and health check-in, because you and I, we've been talking a lot about health these past like 6 to
For sure.
10 months.
What's up, brother Elliot?
Just to help encourage people with positive encouragement, going to the gym or working out or going for walks. Just to check in. Hey, I've lost so many pounds. I feel so much better. Me personally, I'm looking at gaining weight. I've been fighting for 3 months to get up to 150. I've gained only 10 pounds, but I'm also working out a lot, trying to get some definition instead of some flab that way.
For sure. Top of the top to y'all. But yeah, I'm just saying, if you want your bosses, if you want us to handle business for y'all, because I don't want to see y'all. Hunter Pretty Man, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. If you want your boss, all it is just hit that Cash App, $810 News Media Group. We will come on here and read the riot for your boss. I'm just saying, even if you have a manager, y'all, you get them managers, they done got their manager job and they think they bigger than the program. Holler at us. We'll clear all that up. We'll clear it up with no problem. Just let us know the name. Just give us the name and where at, and we'll handle business for you.
Oh, nah. We don't.
Nah.
Sorry, we've had too many loose cannons come onto the shows before. It's caused me some personal troubles in my life. Not gonna lie, not gonna joke. I know it's caused Mickey some headaches and some problems just having periodic guests or rando. No offense, buddy. Hang around though. It's always nice to see a new face running around.
For
especially
sure.
when we start early.
Top of the morning. Hey, Elliot, top of the morning. I'm just saying that's a thing we're starting come January. What's up, new one? We starting that. What's up, the lovely Sherry Allen in the building? This is a new thing we starting for 2026. If you want your manager, your supervisor, or your bosses, holler at us. We'll handle that for you. Just leave a donation up on anonymous. We're not tripping. You give us the target, and we'll handle business that morning. I'm just saying.
Hey, Mick, we beat our morning dislike hater or haters.
Right,
they ain't on yet.
No, it came a little hour early. They're on their way. Just be patient.
Oh, yeah, they'll be here in an hour and go, oh, I missed it. I got to get that downvote in. They wake up angry.
I'm just saying, if you want your boss, your supervisor, anybody over you, get at us, send an anonymous donation to the Cash App, and we have no problem handling that business. Like they say, you want to get it off your chest, relay it to us, anonymous, and we have no problem. Like you want to send your boss a Christmas card, we will be whatever card you give it to us. Nothing, we handle it the way we need to handle it. It's only we'll just read his riot on the show. That's all we would do. We would read the riot act on him. If you would like you hit that donation, and Lord knows what type of riot he might get ran. I'm just saying, if that donation is big, he will get talked about probably for the whole month.
Guess what?
What?
Where to go? There we go. We got a new ticker.
Facts. That's what we starting in 2026. What's up? I ain't going nowhere. And we wouldn't let you. Oh yeah, because I had some appointments I had to go to today. So I was trying to. I said before I cheat y'all, I will come on an hour early.
Yeah, I got the text at 7:50. He's like, "Hey, let's go on at 8." I'm sitting there doing a bench press. I hear my phone go off. I'm like, "Who's texting me?" Oh shit!
Common sense, what it do? Terry Nixon, good morning, beloved. I mean, I thought it was something we could do. I'm like, listen, why mess around? Come on. And, I even cut out going to the gym because I can do all this when I leave here and I wouldn't be rushing.
You knew I was up, so it was time to go.
I'm like, let's go on and just get it over with. So, I wanted to come on at 8 because I would, if I'd have came on later, I would have been cheating y'all. And I didn't want to cheat. So, I didn't want to cheat y'all.
I am wearing my anniversary gift. My wife, her and I watch a lot of Pepperbox, which is another streaming service, and a lot of our favorite podcasts are on there. And a lot of our favorite YouTube creators. Donut Operator is one of hers. I love Angry Cops. The guy is absolutely hilarious. Army Reserve Drill Sergeant. He has some shit to talk about, everyone. And so forth and so on. She picked me up an Angry Cops shirt, and what I love about it is it also has 40K stuff on the back. So this is my anniversary gift. She is getting a holster, leather holster. So, let's turn it into a day.
What's up, Mr. Roger Smith in the building? Thank you for tapping on this beautiful cold morning up in the mitten. What's up, country boy?
Yeah. I love having facial hair, but periodically when I let it just loose, it tickles my throat, especially when I'm sleeping. I'm like, no, this shit gets bound. Fuck that. Thank you, Real Casey. Yeah,
I'm seeing all this stuff going down. It's diabolical. Who else up on here? My boy, I ain't going on. Man, listen. I can't cheat on my barber. I gotta wait till he come in. I'm just letting my hair just growing and growing.
I go to the salon at Walmart down here. I don't know no one else around here, and some of these country folk I don't trust with the with a straight razor around my face. So I go to these nice ladies. They usually do old people hair. I'm like, hey, just give me a military cut. They're like, oh yeah, we can do that. $15.
I just like my barber. When I'm with some, I just like I'll roll it out.
I know
there till they check out.
I like your barber.
Yeah, I like but I can't. It just be hard for me. I just throw a hat on.
Yeah.
It just because I get so used to use if I'm you know what I'm saying. I don't like changing my format.
I'm
over here dealing with a barber. I get used to because I get used to you.
It's like that old formula. If it works, don't fix it.
Yeah, then I ain't gonna lie. I like the atmosphere up at the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? It's a good atmosphere. You go in there, talk junk, politics, sports. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cool, and a lot of these are pastors because he's a pastor. So I have fun going in there talking junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just used to. I'm
sorry, but you say pastor, barber, and sports. I know that there's some unchristian like language happening when the lines loose.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't cuss.
Better man than I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with him. He ain't cuss.
Like I said, I like him though. He's a good dude. He used to have a show with us. It'd be cool to see him back.
Man, it's what's the degrees here? Let me check the weather for you, man. It's so cold up here.
I still got Flint on my weather app. I gotta keep track of.
It's 28 right now. Ooh. It feels like it's 17, high 28, low. It feels like 9, feels like 5. High 28, low 17.
Yeah. My app's telling me it's 20 degrees in Flint.
It feels like 5 degrees. It's cold as Satan.
It's warmer than the boys training up in Grayling right now. Michigan Army National Guard's got a couple battalions rolling through.
What up, Sean Sanders?
They are freezing right now. And where I live down here and around White Springs, Florida, it's a freezing 50 degrees. It is terrible. I hate it. Oh, man, I had to put on a hoodie this morning with the dogs out. I had to put on some slippers on my feet. It was bad. Dude, that is not wrong at all.
He said, my girl once asked me, who do I put first? Who do I put first before her? And I told her my barber, because he's the first one to make sure I look good first. So he comes first. Facts.
Not just that, the junk you talk to your barber when you have a dedicated barber that you go to, he knows more about you than she ever will. You got to make sure you treat him right.
Man.
The second person you take care of is your tailor if you have one, and then the person that signs your paycheck. So you don't mess with them people.
No, I like my barber, man, because listen, very rarely do you find a barber that'll be up at the barber shop at 6 in the morning when you need to get a haircut. See, I can call him and be like, hey, I got something. I'll be there at 6. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So I like barbers like that who be up there, who, you know what I'm saying?
New York City in January? What? Okay, yeah, now I see. You got yourself out feel okay. I see you, man. And we had a range fire set off by 10th group, so 10 special forces.
NTC.
Oh, NTC. Oh, my friend was in. NTC is a horrible place. I never got to go, thankfully, but I've heard horror stories. In California is one of the worst month-long training exercises you can get just because it sucks so much balls. I ended up doing JRTC in Louisiana, Fort Polk, and I fucking hated that place. I was walking with my saw. I have the 20-pound machine gun, brand new private, and what looked like solid ground, I go to step on it, and I sink all the way past my head in swamp. My team leader had to pull me up, fucking Captain Caveman, pick my ass up. It was great.
What's up, Cicero? Good morning, Wanda Smith. And Cicero, good morning to you and the missus. Man, I'm telling you, you know what I'm waiting on?
Tomorrow. I don't know, man.
What would make you think I'm waiting on tomorrow?
I don't know.
If I'm giving any kind of hints or anything, I'm just asking.
I'm just wondering, like, you're a man about to go to the gallows and you're excited to look down at your feet on Friday. Just like you were excited last Wednesday before Thursday hit, and Friday you were sitting there hanging your head and I got to come into chat and talk my junk.
Georgia boy, top of the morning to you. What's up, 6'9"? Great to you.
Good morning, boss.
All I can say is, is the Lions playing tomorrow or something? This is what I drink my tea out.
Yeah. The Lions are playing against the Cowboys, also known as the Lion Tamers.
You for real?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cicero, that's what's up. Hey, Terry Nixon. You want to know what this cup is? This is a Detroit Lions coffee cup, tea cup, and a little drink cup. It's what you want to make it cup. It's all about what you put it in to make you feel good. I prefer tea and water.
Man.
No, Trevor, I'm not even talking about sport. They just seen this cup and you said something about somebody was playing. I didn't know. I can't.
You didn't know. We talked about it yesterday.
We did.
You getting old on me? Or are you developing the?
I didn't know that.
Developing the Joe Biden?
My bad.
Are you developing the Donald Trump? Can you not remember?
I didn't know we talked about it because yesterday was yesterday. We got to deal with the present. Can't worry about the past.
Oh man, I love the way
you run
that. I love the way you run that. Also, I found
Terry Nixon said she had water in her Lions cup too. Oh, touche. I didn't know she was a Lions fan. My bad.
Find an empty chat in my Discord.
All I'm saying is, if it's a game tomorrow, I'm gonna be there watching it. That's all I know. But I'm just saying, people, starting January 1st, if you want your boss air it out, do a little nice donation to the Cash App. Leave your name anonymous. We don't want to know who you is. Just tell us about your boss so we could compute on which way we're going to read the act. The riot act, that is. But like I said, a little nice donation. And that's what we started in 2026. We will handle that for your job, for you. Because, listen, I understand. I don't want you to lose your job. We would take all that pressure of your boss, manager, supervisor, whoever's your team leader, get at us. We have several people who can come in here and read a riot act for you,
I mean, depending on how much you want to put on them, you could have me do it. I will. I have no problems cussing.
That's what I'm telling you, family. We would do it on the morning show. We would do it on the evening show. And we might do it on the late night show. Who knows? But I know one thing, we'll be running a 2-for-1 deal. You can get it in the morning, and then we will create a late night show, one that'll put you to bed.
Yeah.
And we won't say who you is because we don't want to know. Just a donation. Hey, 6ix9ine, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Just come on. And this is the special we starting. And we do an emergency special. If you need it before January, hit the Cash App. What's up, Kenneth? Thank you for tapping in. We have no problem. We would like Trevor can be one of them. Like you said, Trevor, you want Trevor to come on there and read a riot act. We have so many people I think would love to do it.
I was playing some Tarkov last night. And for those of you that don't know, it is a hardcore looter shooter tactical game. And one of my teammates, he was being a dumbass. I read that dude the riot act for the rest of the match straight. I think I called him everything from, was it the reason his parents changed the subject when his name is brought up to the second most disappointing thing on 2 legs. That man, by the time I was done, I'm pretty sure he was crying. So, you know what? Go ahead and just let us know who you want ripped down, and we'll do it for you. As long as it's your boss. Let's not take random shots at random people in traffic. Yeah.
For sure. No, I'm just saying this is strictly place of employment. Like, I know some people down there probably in the mayor's office, allegedly.
Also, if you have a coworker, maybe not your boss,
that
needs to
yes,
learn what they're doing wrong with life, starting from breathing and ending at sleeping. Let us know. We'll make sure they get the message.
And especially, we might do specials on if you can't stand your mother-in-law, father-in-law. Get at us.
I'll do it. I'm just sitting here like, I like my mother, father-in-law, but you know what? My last marriage, I did. They was crazy. You showed up late yesterday, but we start up early today, so we're gonna call you on time for both days. How you doing?
Georgia boy, top of the morning. I'm just saying, if you want to be noticed, you got to do something spectacular. Get at us, and we will read the act for it. And I'm just saying, if you don't like your in-laws, what's up, A-Sprat? Get at us, and we'll handle all that for you. And they won't know. Ain't nobody gonna know. Tell them, Lane, do something spectacular, then I might notice you. Do something to make me notice you. You heard? And that's coming from the bishop. So you got to do something. I'm saying, relay it to us, and we take it from there. That give us 24 hours. What about the clergy? Most definitely.
Yeah, I'll try not to cuss at clergy, but I'll let you know when they're crooked.
Definitely. Get at us. Get at us. I even go so far as this. And I really don't like to do this, but if it's bad pimping, get at us and we'll read the riot. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, this is ways A10 is out here expanding, finding more resources, get revenue. That we would do this for y'all. Like I'm saying, we would do this for y'all. That's what I'm saying. Clergy, I'm gonna tell you what's off limits. Doctors, because they gotta save us. You gotta leave the doctors alone. We can't, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that to yourself. Sometime if you do feel like you wanna leave that, they off limits. I'm just saying. Judges, but that's on you if y'all want to go there. Cause I'm just saying,
Yeah, I'm out of most of your judges' jurisdiction, so get it.
He won't it.
They may put a bench warrant in
Right.
on me, but you know what? It's a bench warrant from up north.
Facts. Lena just did. It's called diverse business module. That's what we're doing. We diversifying. You know what I'm saying? We expanding to portfolio. You see how I use that portfolio of 810. It's the thing called, we're trying to get it together. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to expand this portfolio. You know what I'm saying? This is the things that we can do for y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. I'm telling you, you're going to love this. Let me find this right here. You're going to love this new thing that we doing.
You see, now when I'm talking shit in video games, I'm just going to have to note down some of my impromptu insults and cut downs. That way I can start using them for your entertainment.
Yeah, see, they don't understand. We over here, it's things.
You and I,
this is
on the phone, we talk a lot of shit about a lot of things and a lot of people. Sometimes it bleeds over into the show, but you know what? We might as well just start capitalizing on it. And by capitalizing, I mean making a capital.
We are expanding. I'm just being honest. I'm expanding the portfolio of 810 because we got to do this. I think this would be a good thing.
810 gaming page. I mean, I haven't been in too many competitive games lately, but if you guys want to eventually watch me play things like Marvel Rivals and get my ass kicked in Tarkov, you know what? That's cool. We can go ahead and start doing something like that.
I'm just saying.
Mickey, isn't one of your kids a gamer?
Yep.
Yeah, I can link up, play some Helldivers, and shit talk some randos.
Oh yeah, I think he got a gaming channel to be exact. I gotta go find out. You know how we all on our own thing. He doing his gaming. He don't act like he want my stuff to interfere. I'm just telling you right now.
That's when you tell him, look, it's a business opportunity.
Yeah.
You take them when you get them.
Yeah, I mean, he not an editor and everything. I mean, how they do their daddy.
Right. Like, I had to sit here and reteach myself. I learned editing when I was a teenager with a Windows Movie Maker. I was playing around with some MechWarrior videos, and the closest thing I could find to that was Clipchamp. But now I learned Clipchamp is like the most basic of the basic, bitch. It's like when you buy a car and you have to roll down the window with muscle power. That's Clipchamp. Now I got something that's got like power windows and such. I'm sitting here blown away by the stuff you can do now.
See, AI is the future. Diversity. Diverse business model. That's what we on. I'll keep telling y'all we got it. And I'm holding some people back. Don't you know that Winters would love to come on here and read the Riot Act?
Winters has got a lot of aggression that she needs to let out one way or another. And you know what? This seems like a very constructive way to do it.
Yes. I'm telling y'all what we might do. Let's just say this. Maybe Christmas. We will start something Christmas to get it going. I'm just saying, but you have a simple, a lovely donation.
Christmas gift like fruitcake. It's great to make, but horrible to receive.
Yeah, leave the message and we will put it down. And I'm telling you, I'm saying all business far away and close. Get at us. If you in Mississippi and you need the Riot Act read on your mayor, get at us. If you in Holland, Michigan, get at us.
Seattle, I love talking shit about people Northwest. I love talking about the Sasquatches and the Yetis up on yonder.
I'm just saying, I was Brother Elliot for sure, but like I said, I'm just saying, if you want this done, it's coming to 8:10 a morning show near you. I'm just saying. Hey, for sure.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. You will get we will help you. We will make your job place better for you.
I mean,
not good for your boss.
You've heard how we go in on Flint City Council and the mayor. Imagine that kind of heat directed toward people you don't like in your personal life.
I'm just saying, there's an election time coming up.
Ooh,
Get with us, and we will relay the message back for y'all. No, even the council people is not off limits. This is a business that we conducted. We love everybody, but I'm just saying we want to let people get things off their chest how they feel. Cash out the message, who it is. You be anonymous. Smooth sailing. Smooth. All you know
Remember,
is get up.
Cash App. Don't do it with a super chat because they can come back and find it, and then you might have some workplace repercussions.
And that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with us. I'm saying if you want to be, and it's called a donation. Make sure when you put it, say donation.
And tell us the name and what they did to you, and we can come up with it.
Yeah, you got to give us a little something, and we're gonna put the rest of the ingredients in there, and we're gonna make it come out like the bomb. Like I said, we're gonna get it. You can get it in the morning, and then you can hear it again at nighttime. Because I might be putting something together for y'all. It might just be something for the late night people. I got to put something together for the late night people.
Seed mission, okay.
I'm just saying, if you want your boss, get it off your chest, get it at us. You give us the what's the name, and we will go there. If you want some words to be said, a little detail, put that in the little note that you're doing with that donation. And we'll handle it from there. We will handle it from there. Let us get a little something, let us know. We're going to, like I say, if you don't like your pastors here or afar, get at us. Get at us. We will let it out for you and won't give you up.
Just like that pastor that decided to buy that golden car. Jesus wants you to have this car. Can I drive it? No.
I'm just saying, get at us and we will handle the rest. If your coworker got bad breath and you can't say nothing because you might end up in HR, we are what you would get. You don't have to go to HR. We will, you won't have to go to HR. You relay it to us. We put it back out there. If you feel like you doing all the work at your job and you the team leader or whatever, and you have lazy workers, get at us. It goes both ways. What's up, Mama Quill? Thank you for tapping in. Just give it to us. Let us deliver your message. For you don't have to go to HR because listen, getting jobs are hard. You might don't want to lose the job you got. And I'm not telling you to lose to something better out here. Get at us and we will handle that for you. And once again, I say, you can't talk about your in-laws. Give it to us. Because you still got to go home. I don't want your man. I don't want your woman. Y'all messing up y'all home. Give it to us. Maybe your significant other sister is a thief and she always coming over stealing, but you can't say nothing because you don't want that to go back and forth. You know how it be sometimes. That's my family. You can't talk about them. Give it to us.
Or you know what's worse?
Mm-hmm.
Your sister-in-law never doing her own shopping. It comes to your house and treats it like a free Walmart. I'm going to take this loaf of bread. I'm going to take these apples. I'm going to take this steak and this roast. And you could do without that. Woman, I just spent $300 on groceries. You get your ass the hell out my fridge and into your own grocery store with your own wallet. I ain't free. Fuck you.
Hunter, pretty man, hey, subscribe to the channel. Give it to us, and we will handle that for you. Just say, even grandmas, if you tired of keeping them grandkids, give it to us, and we will relay the message. They not gonna know who it is. Just give it to us. They might think it's one of the other siblings. One of your other kids is like, no, mama too old to be keeping that. Give it to us, and we will put it out there. We will handle that for you. Give it to us. But with a donation, just a donation, just give, because we want to keep the family together. So just give it to us. I'm just saying. If you know, if Uncle Buck is a drunk and y'all sick of him coming over, falling out, drinking up all the liquor, throw it to us. I'm just saying. Send it this way, and we will handle that. Because we might be the one. Hunter, you know what, Hunter? I mean, I hate to do this to you. But you just earned yourself 24 hours, 86,000 seconds. I didn't want to do it, but you forced my hand this morning. Put you in time out. Just tell me what you just got in time out. 24. See you tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just saying, if you won't get at us. Send it to us. Donation. We make it do what it do. That's all I'm saying. You send it over here, we'll handle all that. Hey, yeah, Jaja boy, you know, I hated to do it, but it's too early in the morning to come over here and we conducting business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what Hunter was on. It's just, well, he got 24 hours to think about it. That's all. I was just giving him 24 hours. Maybe he can come on tomorrow and have a better understanding. But thank everybody that's in on both channels. I mean, both live streams. If you're in on your phone, thank you for tapping in. But back to I'm just saying, these are different things that we're trying. I believe it's gonna work. If you believe in us, we will believe in y'all. But we're gonna need the trust. If you need it done, I'm just saying, these are the type of things that we can handle with no problem. You know, no problem. If Aunt Lulu got the worst mac and cheese in the world, she can't cook, give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. We'll handle it. If it's some stores around here that's doing bad business, give it to us before nice. No, let donation to 810. There's nothing wrong with that.
On the Cashy Appy, por favor.
Because we want to help y'all get this stuff cleared. That's what I'm saying. I don't want y'all coming on here crying and like, you know, you lost. I would never want to see that. So that's why I'm telling y'all to bypass having to go to HR or explain to your boss. Because now if this boss,
wife or husband,
yes,
in-laws, sitting down at family dinner on Sunday, I heard you were talking shit. That is the worst feeling. Trust me, I've been there.
Right. You can just easily say that wasn't me. You don't think people in your family don't know? You know what I'm saying? It'll be easy for you. I'm just saying, come to Cash App, little note with a donation, and we go from there.
Look, if Aunt Susie puts carrots in her mac and cheese, we'll light her up for you.
Oh, no problem.
If you put carrots in mac and cheese, there's something mentally deficient about you. You need to go see a doctor post haste. You need to go see a neurologist and see what went wrong in early childhood.
Facts.
You
Come
need
to
to see me.
us.
And then we need to light up the mother possibly for taking too much Tylenol during that pregnancy.
Come. Just what you want to get off your chest. It's right at the bottom, or it's at the top, depending on if you're on cell phone, it's coming at the top of the screen. If you're on laptop TV, it's coming across the bottom. We will handle that for y'all. We have no problem. We have no problem doing a just cause for a donation. I mean, this would be, you know, it will go to that donation is going to a great cause. You getting to say what you want to say, and you still get to keep your job. You get to let the pastor know that some people not agreeing with the word. Give it to us. If y'all really, I'm just saying, like, I'm waiting. I'm talking about that. Even goes if it's people who don't like the governor that's in her cabinet. Send it this way. The attorney general that's in the cabinet. Send it this way.
If you don't like my governor down here in Florida,
send it. Send it this way. I'm just talking about
my
people.
senators. Hell, everyone's got a crosshair. We got this.
Senate, we taking them from Republicans and Democrats and Independents. We don't care.
John Boy knows what's. Look, I've been to some family gatherings, and there are certain dishes I would purposely avoid. Why? Because I don't know who thought it's a good idea to put peas in like cranberry sauce. Actually, I know exactly whose bright idea it was, and I mean, something definitely wrong with them.
New one. They give it to us. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just being honest. Come to us. Anonymous. Remember, Cash App, anonymous little note. We handle it from there. We would prefer to get it the day before so we can go ahead and put it together. But if it just happened to be a rush job, you get it to us that morning, like right before we go on, we would do it. It's no problem. That'll get done too. Just put a little extra, you know, maybe a little 10 with it, a little extra donation with it, and we can go, but we just asking for 24 hours. Really 12. We don't need 24, 12. And we can get to work. I'm just saying, if you want a job done, come to us. Come to us. Come to us. And I would say if y'all wanted to do restaurants, you know, fire services around here.
Oh, talking about that. I went to Pizza Hut last night for my anniversary. We decided we didn't want to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Got stuffed crust. Thought, you know, this is great. Get the pizza. It's thin as hell. Go to bite into it. There wasn't no dough on the bottom. They serve that shit with crackers. When you bite in, you hear a crunch and pizza. There's something fucking wrong. Those employees need to be fired. The health inspector needs to come in. And I'm pretty sure a few of them need to go back to elementary school. That is not what pizza is supposed to fucking do. That is not at all what it's supposed to do.
See, he did a little simple nothing. He just let you know. Come to us, but I will probably give that to some other people, because I mean, once you start wanting us to go at these establishments, it's going to be hard to go back to them. I'm just saying, we are here to help you. If you've been fired by your job, one of these jobs, and you want to get it off your chest, come to us. You don't want to have that on your record saying this is how this person talk about the job. You know, it'll look bad. But if you come to us, we'll handle it. We will handle that for you. Because I want to be able to keep people to stay in the working field. They ain't got to worry about it, people going back up. You know, if anything, we putting pressure on us. Because the people see us. They going to probably say, man, what is Mickey sitting up here saying they can do this and that? But I'm trying to tell them, I'm trying to expand 810's portfolio. Whether you agree with it or not. I'm trying to diversify. There's a lot of things going on. I'm saying this is what we can do. And I'm going to need y'all to don't be scared. Come on. Come to 810. Come to 810. Because I'm telling you, when it jump off, you're going to wish you was a part of something beautiful. I'm telling you, this is how we coming in 2026. But I'm just saying, if you want that dig, come on over. Cash App at the bottom, one at the top. Right? You see what I'm saying? Cell phone running across the top, laptop, TV running across the bottom. Because that's how we making it work right now. We here to help you. Because this is nothing I would like to do, but I thought about it. I'm like, I don't want to see nobody lose their job. I don't. So if you come to us, we will provide for a donation, a service for a donation, and everything can go. I'm just telling y'all. But doctors and judges is off limits, unless it's some. Just get at us. You know, we might have somebody who a kamikaze who might want to take that challenge. Me personally, no. Because you don't know what the world you might end up in one of these courtrooms or end up in one of these doctor offices. You never know. I'm just saying. But you didn't got stuck on, Trevor.
I went to Ground News. There's been a couple things that popped up. Amazon Web Services has developed a new AI chip. It's running 4 times faster with 4 times the load, which is pretty cool. But then one just caught my eye here. Mom charged with killing pregnant biological daughter in rural Michigan woods. What the fuck is going on there? Man, some of these stories are absolutely terrifying.
No,
Horses and Cadillac.
I didn't know that. That's rough right there.
It looks like
well, you can kill your own kid.
They killed the daughter because she got pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Well, who did she get pregnant by? What was they trying to hide?
Doesn't say that. But these both look like they've definitely hit the meth pipe harder than they need to. I mean, it looks like their own personal punching bag. Let me just go ahead and show a picture of these.
Wow.
Wonderful human beings. Here we are. Oop. Nope, that's the wrong one. My bad. Let me remove that one and put up the right one. All right. Stop screen, share screen. Mother, stepfather. Yeah, here we are. Look at these two people. Don't that look like this type of trailer trash you want? You want your son impregnating their daughter. Look at her. Good God.
What's up, Sweet Cupcake on break? Thank you for tapping in. That's terrible. And that was where at in Michigan?
Cadillac.
Wow. Make sure I stay from that area.
I'll just stay the hell away. And they just threw her body in the woods.
Man.
Oof. I love Ground News. I can't wait until we pick up a couple more subscribers so I can submit us to get sponsored by them. And you know what they do for us if we do that? Mm-hmm. We get the cool account that gives us, bias breakdown, factuality rating, all sorts of cool stuff like that. You can break it down for just about anything.
Well, I'm looking at. I've been looking at Trump says. This what Trump finna do now? It says Trump says Americans may soon pay no income tax as White House explores alternative revenue streams.
Yeah,
I've
heard several proposals from that one. One of them was from a Republican lawmaker, and I just wanted to punch this guy in the fucking teeth. Mind you, conservative myself. But when the dude floated
What's
a
up, B. Marie?
30% sales tax,
Mhm.
I was sitting there going, you are fucking high. I'm not about to add an extra third to my grocery bill every month. Hell no. 30% sales tax on everything. Federal sales tax. You can go fuck yourself with that one, buddy.
They arrested. Who got arrested? I said, I think they arrested the brother in finance. What finance?
Fiance.
Oh, who?
I think that's in relation to the
Oh, okay.
mother killing her kid. God,
And
almost gone nutty.
you talk about what they said they were the brother. Oh, fiance. Okay, my bad. I read that wrong.
Hopefully the brother isn't the fiance, because I mean it is some parts of rural.
Oh, I forgot.
I thought it was on the 17th.
Yeah, it's council tonight. My bad. Stanley Wood with the $5 super set. Don't forget council tonight. Yeah, y'all show up. Council start at 5. So y'all need to get there about 4:30 so you can sign in and get up. I mean, for the one they're gonna let y'all do be able to talk. I think it's the meeting. The next one is like the 17th where they consolidated them all together. And they weren't supposed to cut out public speaking, to cut down on public speaking. Y'all do need to get there at 4:30.
If they do that I can't.
They voted for it already.
We can't wait for that meeting, because the second it goes into place, there's an open meetings Open Meetings Act lawsuit ready to just slap them around. I've been going through a deposition on Mayor Neely, and there's some things in here really interesting to me. Unfortunately, just because it's an ongoing case or lawsuit, and I really don't want to sabotage our chances of winning, I can't talk about it. But after it's done, I can't wait to release this shit. There's some things in here. Exemptions for super yachts, multi-million. I mean, who knows? They said 30% sales tax across the board. But even if those are included, I'm still not looking forward to a 30% sales tax on my workout weights. Like, are you kidding me? I'm about to go pick up some 25s today so I can, make my arms look a little bit bigger than the 22. I want to be rolling with the 50.
And that's from Carol Kincaid. Thank you for tapping in, family. I came on a little early because I had some appointments, some stuff I had to take care of. That's why I came on. I didn't want to cheat y'all where I couldn't give y'all a 2-hour show. No. That's why I came on an extra hour early, because I knew I had to take care of some business.
There was something positive from my side of the aisle. Give me a second. Let me scroll back up to it. This one I found on my phone on the Ground News app. Once again, I'm going to keep talking about them positively until they say that they'll sponsor us. Here we are. Florida Representative Luna files petition to force vote on stock trading ban for folks in Congress. You know what? There is at no point should you go into Congress dead, broke, beat, my level of income and walk out of there a millionaire because you happen to be lucky with your stock trades.
You don't think some of that is insider trading, though?
Oh, I know 100% of that is insider trading. Not some of it, dude. Every one of them who gets into the stock market, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Green Party, Libertarian, Foot Party.
I didn't know that, B. Marie.
Only 5 speaker slips at a time. You can suck my left nut.
She said, I heard Candace Moonshot. This from B. Marie. I heard Candace Moonshot told the clerk that she needs to put only 5 speaker slips at a time. Wow. Let me see what new one saying. Violating Open Meetings Act in the city charter is nothing new for this council. Facts. Michael Cooley tapping in from Greenwood, Mississippi, 662 point of order. Keep pressure on Davina. As you can just see what B. Marie said, you see how scandalous that is? Let me see. It's tonight a school board meeting because Lord McIntyre behavior is awful. Hey, B. Marie.
What I'm doing this week.
Yeah, Stanley Wood said that's a fact. 5 slips at a time. See, they breaking all type of rules. See that with Davina. But see, I keep telling y'all, Davina just as lawless as the other ones up in there. Davina ain't no better.
Oh, remember when she came out and said she's independent, so she chose to do these things. These aren't things that she's being directed to do. These are things that she's being asked to do and going along with. This is her words, not mine. She
And
said she's independent. She said these are requests that she is fulfilling, not demands.
but you know why she doing that? Because they don't want. They know some people might come in late, and they don't want them. If some, I'm just saying anything could happen. Like you sign some, they don't want you to sign nobody up. And that Laura B. Marie, yeah, facts, Michael Cooley. And I'm gonna tell you something, B. Marie, with that Laura. That's why I blame your school. That's why I blame the school board. All them people have been saying hi, Laura. Like I go back to when Winter said, what was the first thing that they when Dylan Ludenham got in? But somehow they got right up under Joyce McNeil. She running the show again. And I'm still gonna say this. I did not
dislike them humans since we started.
And I do not like that they are graduating kids that's reading at a 4th grade level. This ain't nothing that Mickey then came up here and said. The stuff that they did, and even with the ones they done brought on, they are not really helping the school system.
We have to go back and jack slap the shit out of fucking the Bush administration for that No Child Left Behind Act bullshit. Look, I don't care if it causes a social stigma if you fail a grade. I'll be 100% honest with you guys right now. I failed 7th grade. You know what? I'm a better person for having failed. Why? Because I started taking my academics seriously. Okay. I may not be the smartest man in the world, but I can at least do 2 + 2 = 5. Right? I can almost spell my name correctly. Some of these kids that they're graduating, though, it's looking pretty nil for their job prospects. How are you going to graduate a kid with a 4th grade reading level that can't even read something like Catcher in the Rye or Catch 22 or some of the newer classics coming out?
Look at Mark. I mean? Mark said our president's a 3rd grade. I'm looking at pumping, iron pumping. Hey, thank you for tapping in. I'm just saying, man. I agree with you, but that right there, I'm not happy with it. I'm just saying, when I hear doing the work, it's such as I'm stealing somebody, so cliche-ish. We doing the work.
Yeah, the work of the city is no longer the work of the people.
Right, and I'm looking at the president. I'm looking at the president of the school board. Hear me out. I'm talking about the president of the school board.
Which one's president right now?
Joyce. She's back to president again. I'm looking at her, and I'm like, I'm seeing the stuff she put. To me, they just taking vacations on the city, on the taxpayers. That's all they doing. They taking vacations, getting to go here. They want, I went here, I went there. But what condition is the school in? And this fairy tale, that lie they keep saying, we're going to bring the kids back. Who going to bring their kids back?
I know they don't receive jack shit for pay for their school board meetings. I think it's like $28 to $45 per school board meeting. They don't even deserve that until these kids can actually start reading at grade level. And I do mean at grade level. If you're a senior in high school, you need to be college ready. And by college ready, I mean able to read the classics, able to understand words with more than 2 syllables. You need to be able to understand complicated scientific processes such as melting and freezing, right? I saw one dude the other day. He must have been like 25, 26 on YouTube. This guy couldn't understand that a quarter means 1/4, not 25. So when a gentleman said quarter past the hour, he's like, what do you mean it's 6:25? Quarter past the hour is 15 minutes past that. 15 minutes is 1/4 of 60. These are the dumb, like I don't want to say dumb, but this is the failing of school systems across the country. And Flint is taking the brunt of it right now.
Yeah, because they don't understand you have to break 60 minutes down for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when a person uses $1, when they say a quarter, you know what I'm saying? You take a quarter. See, they thinking like 25. When you looking at it, when you looking at 60 minutes, a half will be 30. A quarter, that'd be 15. But if you're not telling them that, how would they know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But this go on to teaching. I'm just fractions. I mean, I'm looking with B. Marisa. What's up, Salty Chef? Thank you for tapping in. Flint Community Schools are removing students on the low. See, I mean, this ain't nothing. There's people here that's in the school system. I'm just saying, if you don't have tool and die, auto mechanics, wood shop, if the community schools ain't got that, why would I send my kids to your school and they don't have that?
Do you know how many? So they keep on pushing. You have to go to college. You have to go to college. You have to go to college to get these decent paying jobs, right? Do you know most of the jobs in America that pay 8, not just living wage, not just decent wage, but a damned good wage, do not require a college education. They're manual labor jobs, yes, and yes, it's going to put wear and tear on your body, but you're going to have the money to fucking retire afterward. Do you know how much a welder makes? Do you know that a left-handed welder makes double what a right-handed welder does because of how rare they are? I mean, take a look at people in construction. Once you actually get your license, your contractor's license, your time is worth $42 an hour. That was in 2016 when I moved to Flint. My boss's time was worth $42 an hour.
But Trevor, even still going there, you're gonna have to know how to, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Math
You
still
have to-
coming to that.
You have to be able to do fractions with the tape measure.
Yeah.
You have to be able to add to know how to do a perimeter or an area of a building that you're trying to build. You have to have these simple skills.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't have to go to college for it, but you do have to pay attention in your primary school and secondary school.
Yeah. I'm looking at what Carroll Kincaid school board saying they traveling to schools that were in the mess Flint and learning how those schools turned it around so they can use those tools to turn Flint schools around. Lie. That's what they sitting up there doing, lying.
And some school districts, I did see what Michael Clack said, I believe is last week, where some of the schools here in Florida do have flight simulators. And all right, I saw that. I went and looked it up. I was like, this can't be real. Yeah, it's to encourage STEM trading. It's for the AP students. But most districts around the country are failing hard. It's really bad when Mississippi has improved something like 10% overall compared to their benchmark, but they have climbed up fucking 20 ranks in the national ranking system of all 50 states.
I agree with you, Buddha. Let me look at what Kenneth said. They have reduced degrees to where they are no longer considered professionals. So PO folks will get no break in trying to be a nurse, lawyer, or physician.
You see, I've heard that. I do have a counterpoint, right? So professional degrees, what is considered professional degrees, schools will charge extra. They always have, they always will, these colleges. If you take the professional off of that, then there's only so much that the law will allow a student to borrow, so student loans. This reduces the student loan overhead, but those jobs still need to be filled. And you know what? People that are already in those positions ain't going to take a pay cut. I'm pretty sure in my mind that's actually helpful, because schools want to throw professional on absolutely fucking everything so they can charge you an extra buck. I mean, I'm sorry, look, when I was in college before I dropped out, I was a biology major. They're trying to have me go do English composition. They were throwing as many extra fucking classes on there as they could just to charge me an extra buck. Thankfully, I had the GI Bill to cover my ass, but if I didn't, that's extra money that had come out of my pocket. That's extra money coming out of y'all's pocket, or, considering our audience, your kids' pockets.
Hey, Stanley Wood. And this what this gonna be. Flint gonna be headed to that in a minute. Said that happened with Buena Vista School District in 2013. They dissolved due to financial problems due to lack of students. This is gonna end up happening here. Good morning, Michelle Smith, aka Ann, and her husband. Thank you for tapping in.
Real KC. What I'm saying is schools, if they want to keep those programs because they're fairly profitable, they're going to have to reduce the prices.
What's up, Felicia? My bad. Go ahead.
Well, so all right, the GI Bill, the old GI Bill, not the post 9/11 that I got, the Chapter 33. It has not gone up in money since, I want to say, the 1960s. It used to be enough to attend Harvard for 3 years. I'm not even kidding you. Harvard. Now, granted, Harvard would still probably reject you if you were an enlisted nobody, but at least financially, you could attend. Okay. Once the federal government started guaranteeing student loans, the price of college exploded. Once you reduce the money that students can borrow for certain degrees, the schools, wanting to keep money, will have to reduce that. That is my entire point going through with this. Now, am I right? I think so. Will we see? Definitely. We will see if I am right or not. And if I am wrong and nursing wages drop or schools start dropping nursing and those now former professional degrees, call me out on it. But in the meantime, I say let's see if this plan actually works. Because I think it was done with good intentions. And I'm not for hoping anyone in a elected position fails. Even I don't like Mamdani. I don't. But I hope he actually succeeds. Why? Because I don't like the idea of 8 million people being in a shitty situation. You know? So I hope that while I don't agree with him, I hope he proves me the fuck wrong.
Mm. Yeah, see, that's the prop. See, that's the thing right there. That's what I'm saying. Like when you just said most minorities are only able to attend college with financial aid, and this will hurt. I paid for college with all loans, no grants, and without those loans, I couldn't have done it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like we
What
live in
I'm
the.
saying is when you reduce the amount of guaranteed money, the schools have to reduce the price of admission. They have to adjust with what they can actually get. Watch, it may hit for a semester or two, like, oh, we don't have as many students. We got to figure this out to fix our financial situation. Take a look at Mott. Mott had a studenting problem. They didn't have as many students as they wanted. What they do, they reduce the price of admission. You gotta know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, but them schools are not going to do that. We see, Big Mama, good morning, Pastor Gaddis. I seen you, and good morning. If anybody I missed, thank y'all. I'm putting y'all up on here because I'll be using my train of thought. Pop Gaddis, good morning. But you know what? And this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but me and my cousin was having this conversation this morning. When it do hit, people gonna be saying. And it's going, well, we try. See, that's the thing. I don't want it where you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people right now, we had this conversation yesterday about the big beautiful bill, about them cutting Medicaid, them cutting SNAP benefits. We had this conversation. It's just to me that Blakey Gaddis, good morning. It's just to me, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I would hate to be the one in charge. Let me refer. I hate to be the one that when shit start going downhill and we like, you know what I'm saying? I would hate to be that one that it's gonna fall on. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You make a decision and you have to own it for better or worse. If it works out, good for you. If it doesn't, well, you got to fix it now, right?
Yeah,
the way things had been going previously, things weren't working. You have to make some changes. So might as well try it.
A new one, facts. I agree with you.
I've been advocating for trade schools for the longest while. Hell, and I just found out some trades you don't even have to actually go to a trade school for. The union will sponsor your ass to get your certs.
Let me see. Am I saying this right? Thank you, Felicia, for tapping in, coming from New Jersey. That's East Coast, you heard. Mickey's Roll Call is sponsored by, am I saying this right? Afton Ben of Tennessee for giving the Republicans a run for their money. She ran a good race. Stand by for the gloating and bragging from the Republicans. If I said the name right, if I did.
I ain't brag or gloat yet. I saw it and I didn't even think it was worth bringing up. I honestly think she self-sabotaged. Like, she did run a good race, don't get me wrong. But there were some comments that she had in the sphere previously about hating Memphis and basically everything but the Country Music Hall of Fame. And I'm pretty sure that turned off a lot of Tennessee voters.
What she was running for?
House Representatives.
She was, well, you had to be a Democrat.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a Republican, there's a Democrat running.
Yeah, no, because I didn't really hear, did the Democrats, was they trying to help her out?
Yeah, they were pushing behind her. The Republican dude did have a lot more funding. I mean, a lot more funding. And not all of it, hell, not even a lot of it was crowdfunded. Most of it was from PACs and shit. But that's
Yeah.
what you get with most congressional races. Most congressional races, you don't get grassroots funding.
What's
And
up?
that's both sides.
Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Nah, I mean, I get it. I didn't really look at it, so I didn't know about that race over there. Thank you though, Felicia, for even enlightening me. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it
I
out.
believe it's 220 to 213 in the House right now.
Tasha Lynn, thanks for tapping in.
So there's a 7-vote difference, but a lot of Republicans have been voting Rhino lately. So it's more of a, I want to say, closer to a 2-4 or 217 to 218 type deal.
My personal opinion, man, we're gonna see because we finna be back at the same thing again come next month.
Yeah, literally, people are going to be stepping out in the woodwork trying to get their name out. Then they're going to register or whatever for office for the race come March, between March and mid to late April. Then you're going to have the actual campaigns, and then you're going to have your primaries. And I think it's going to be a bloodbath all over. I mean, in both parties, those primaries are going to be fucking vicious.
I think, yeah, when it do come to that. And thank you, Felicia, because listen, you be on it. You be putting me on things. You be making me having to go back and do some homework. No, I think it is, but I think when they come back up to this Medicaid, I think the greediness, and I'm going to call it greediness, the ones at the top, and a lot of it's going to take a hit. I think you saying a lot of the Democrats, I think Republicans going to take more hits in these elections.
I didn't say Democrats are going to take hits. I didn't say Republicans were. What I'm saying is the primaries are going to be bloodbaths. Like everyone's going to be at each other's throats in those primaries.
No, that's what I was talking about. I'm thinking in my opinion, I believe the Democrats going to win either the House of Representatives or they're going to win the Senate. I don't think the Republicans going to be controlling all the houses like they are right now.
I mean, midterms, that usually happens. The last time it didn't happen, though, was Biden in 22. Yeah. There was a projected red wave, but that never manifested. Yeah. So when I see people saying blue wave right now, I'm sitting here going, hey, that's don't say that. That's jinxing it. That's just like saying a pitcher's having a perfect game in the 5th inning. You don't say it until the 9th inning because things don't manifest, especially when you're talking about your own party. You don't want to get your own voters complacent and think, oh, well, we're going to win. I don't have to go vote anyway. You never want to do that. So when you guys see people saying blue wave, be like, shush, if that's what you want. And that's just, helpful commentary from someone that wants to see everyone win, whether it be Republican or Democrat. I just want to see us all have a better life at the end.
Reason I'm going to say it could be a blue, because I ain't gonna say a blue wave. It's just all the ones. I think
say those words.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't be looking. I just think it's gonna be what it is. I just think what Trump and the Republicans did. Good morning, Beverly Biggs. Thank you for tapping in. And Eleanor Wicker. Good morning, beloveds. I think what they did, as far as with this Medicaid and them not and the SNAP benefits, what they call themselves doing, because what you really saw was a transfer. They just gave the rich more, and they took from the ones at the bottom. I just think all them senators, all them Congress people who went along with that, I think in their district, all you gotta do is look at MTG, how she didn't backtrack, and like you said, some of the Republicans, they rhino Republicans in name only, the rhino. I think a lot of people, what it was, Trump overplayed his hand.
I'm looking at some of the things here. The biggest thing that I've heard about the SNAP change, biggest thing is that there's requirements to it now. 80 hours a month of doing either looking for a job, having a part-time job that just don't make shit meet, volunteer work, or schooling. 80 hours a month. So that's 20 hours a week. That is 4 hours a work day, 5 days a week. That ain't too much. And it is giving back to the community, right? Because some, I'll say a smaller percentage than 15%, have been abusing it. And some of those folks have been abusing it bad. They found people receiving benefits in multiple states. They found people who weren't reporting income and just taking advantage of food stamps. mind you, like I said, 15%, but that 15% is real drag on the entire system, and it's making everyone that needs food stamps look bad, right?
No, the point that I was making. What's up, T, my fellow 740, and thank you for tapping. The only point I was making was the game that they played. The game that they played when they was holding up. People still looking at, regardless of you saying that 15%, them people was looking at stuff was held up. And then you looking at, because come January 1st, all them people, far as with how that, as the Republican gave it to Obamacare, how they stripped it, people finna see come January how things finna increase. You know what I'm saying? They finna see that, and then I see what new. I see what you saying. What
provision
about
already put in there? Able-bodied Americans between 18 and 62, and then the comma that goes at the end of that.
I'm not for sure.
Saying he's going to take funding from Democrat-run states, comma, if they don't provide records.
Oh, so I didn't know he said that. See,
yes.
Hey, Lena, it's definitely finna change in 2026. People finna see. That's why I'm saying where that's gonna come, because people, when they see what's finna hit in 2026, you finna be right back at a standstill again, and you're gonna see probably more Republicans.
People said that in 22.
You'll see what I'm. You know what? Like I was always told. You sometimes you gotta let people find out for themselves, and then when their attitude changes, then you'll be seeing. I'm just gonna make you stand on it. I'm just
gonna tell you.
I'm gonna make you stand on it.
Point right back here at 12/3/2025 and say, "I told you," and I'll go, "Yes, you did, Mickey."
I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like, "Nah, you got to stand on it." See, and this like this with me, and this with me and my cousin was having this conversation today about. He was like, because we was talking about the medical, and he was, and he, because I was against it. Like what he was saying, he told me, he was like, when he see things happen, then people don't complain about it till it happened to somebody they love. And his thing was, because he was for getting the magical shot. He I was against it.
Coof.
Yeah, I was against it. And he was like, he had a friend, I want to go, and he said he was against it. He said, but then when he caught it, he said his friend went to, he eventually was getting treated with the magical what's the name, and he was like, the doctor should have told him no. Because he's like, you was against it until you caught it. And then he brought up, he said, remember when you got sick? I said, yeah. He said, when you got sick, what your doctor tell you? I said, he told me, because I didn't take the shot, good luck. And I said, I switched doctors too. But I said, I did it the natural way. And he said, well, you stood on business. I said, right. And that's me. Like, when things go, I do expect the same thing. Like, I expect stand on it. It shouldn't be one to be the loved ones who be hurt. You got to stand on it. That's just how I'm looking at it. Let me see what this say. Oh, wow. This was Stanley Wood.
That means no drinking, no legal marijuana, none of that. They got fucked.
It says Sandy and daughter got a year probation for Davina's mess up. Facts. When Davina didn't call Brooks' name that one meeting, when they questioned it, they were arrested by order of Candace. Wow.
I'd say that opens up an Open Meetings Act violation suit, because at Open Meetings Act, as long as you follow the rules, you have the right to speak. She was denied her right to speak. I'd say just find an ambulance chaser lawyer, let them take 70%, take your 30% and walk away with it. Have a nice day.
A year probation?
Oh, yeah, you can get it overturned too, especially with that OMA suit.
Dude, a year of probation, that's why.
And what's really fucked up is you have to pay to be on probation.
You wild country boy. And now y'all see why I don't really care for being down there. For that reason right there, going to council.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I never got up there, wanted to speak at the podium, because anytime a person got that much power, and you got what's up, Sweetheart Shell, thank you for tapping in. You got that much power, man. Oh, hell no. That's what I'm saying. You think I want to go in their courtroom?
No, they absolutely hate us at City Hall. All of City Hall, but especially City Council, right? And there is a target on your ass when you walk in there. We've seen it. You walk in there and like 5 heads just snap right at you. There's Mickey. There's Wentus. Every once in a while I'd walk in, they go, oh, there's Trevor. Fuck him. Anyway, they were looking to shut down your camera, and they were looking to shut down Wentus's commentary after the fact. They wanted they wanted you to sneeze to get either you removed or you charged.
No, country boy, you're entitled to your own.
Country boy, that you can say your own thing, but bro, I put sugar in my coffee, right? I need some sugar to get moving, even though I don't like white sugar. I know it's poison to the body, but I need to get moving.
I'm looking at what T said. Remember who these judges are and who are making these judges against the citizens. I'm just telling you, you have to be careful. That's why, man, you have to be really.
Your district and county judges are elected.
Yeah,
keep this in fucking mind in 26, folks.
Yeah, this is why voting matters. Regardless, you better pick somebody that's going to be less with the BS.
Yeah, they got it. And Judge Marble told them they don't live in
Judge Marable
city council meetings. You know what? Judge Marable, since I live in Florida, make you hush here. I don't want you getting slapped with it. Judge Marable, Open Meetings Act means Open Meetings Act. Any member of the public, whether it be from the city that the Open Meetings Act is in or not, is allowed to attend and speak their mind, especially when it is in the largest populated area in the county, in a large part of the region. What is done in Flint has far-reaching impacts, and I think all the people from the surrounding area should have a say. So, like it or not, Judge, you can hang up your gavel. Hopefully you're voted out, because that is a fucked up take.
That was the point with, like, I have to bring this up, family. Y'all might get mad, but this was the point when Jed was.
Country, I laugh plenty, but thank you. It is nice seeing someone come in here with
for sure.
Periodically, we've had some people come in that try to be funny in the wrong way. You're at least doing it in a fun way.
For sure. I'm just gonna be honest. That's why you have to be careful, man. You going up in there. That's why when Jason, I forgot that one judge that was walking by when we was down there when Jed was in jail. And Jason was out there cussing them people out. You can't do that. And that's what I was trying to, we was telling, like, man, you don't do that. That's why when y'all when you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't dealing with certain stuff, it'd be for stuff like that. That wouldn't, to me, wasn't the right way when you trying to.
I'll go ahead and move the curtain aside for a second. I was told by several people, hey, you should do a show with Jason, interview Jason. I sat there, I'm like, maybe, let me think about it. And I took a look at some of the stuff he is doing, some of the ways he's moving. And it wasn't necessarily like bad moving, but it's definitely not the way I like to move. And I'm not saying anything negative about the man, right? But I definitely didn't want to be associated with some of the things he does, or some of his bravado or rhetoric. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this, guys. I'm sorry, but here's my take on it. And I'm already not the most liked person on this platform. I don't need to. God, could you imagine now if I had done a show with him and we gotten along, and then after the whole Dearborn incident, that would tar me for life. I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Mark, you already know the answer today. So I know the answer to the question, but where's your NAACP? Are they on payroll too? This is absurd. Let me put Mark up here.
When you ask, are they on payroll, remember who their first vice president was.
What's up, Cuzzo? Tapping in, Maria Carter in the building. No, I'm just saying, no, he couldn't, but that's why, but when you seeing it, you may be right on that, but Lena, but I'm just telling you, when you see people, we might don't want to, and I got to give a shout out to Jed and his INA team. When Jed came here, and I forgot who put this thing, it was bigger. They do not want the public eye back on Flint in this water situation.
That reminds me of something.
The nation's eye, my bad, let me rephrase it. The nation, they don't want the nation eyes back on Flint.
Reminded me of something. I found a Flint reference in the wild. This was on a Tex Talks Battletech video. So giant mechanical robots, and in the 80s they made this game, and General Motors agreed to have their name used in it. So the quoted comment here from the narrator himself: General Motors gained a reputation as a mostly reliable company. The entire city of Flint, Michigan would like to know your location. followed by, let's be honest though, GM hasn't received half the flack they deserve for Flint, so this statement seems unfortunately accurate. This was in the wild. This was a year ago that this was put up. So Flint is still somewhat in the public eye, and I'm grateful for it. I just thought that was interesting. I'd like to, share that with you guys today because hell, I was doing my workout listening to it. Mickey called and I saw those comments. I'm like, let me take a screenshot and show this. You know what I mean?
Oh, facts, Lena. No, that's why you can't let up. But it's just where we at right now. They don't want that up on there like that. What's up, my good brother Marcus Fielder in the building? That's why you have to be like, I get it, but that's why, Jeb, you look at the domino effect. Now you starting to hear is the checks coming out, and people, the check, there's not no real money coming. That's what it's so crazy. It's like when they do see, and I just got something sent to me. Hold on, let me go find this right here. Let me put this tab up.
The comment, someone said they would be upset if they only received $100,000 after being poisoned and having diseases like Legionnaire's disease introduced to their house. If they only got $100,000. But $100,000 is the max payout, and that's for kids that were under like 6 years old. Everyone else, you may be only catching $1,000.
Man, some of this stuff is crazy. I just had something sent to me. I gotta find it. What they saying? I gotta find that thing. I'll tell you, boy. Hold on, let me go back. I gotta find this thing right here because this is really diabolical. How they playing with the people. That's what stresses me out. It's like they can just sit up here playing your face. You supposed to take it and don't feel no type of way. Like some of this is crazy. Like you can't say nothing.
Not a damn thing. No.
This would throw me off. It's like you don't supposed to say nothing. I was trying to see where it said. Shit. What was it sent to me at? I can't even find this joker right now. It was something about the water.
Want to roll up here just a little bit.
Let me see.
Because while GM did play a massive part in it, there's also other companies that were operating in and around Flint. A lot of those chemical companies, a lot of the tap and die companies.
Right.
I mean, and then if we roll that clock back to say 1900, around the mid of the Industrial Revolution, no one knew what the fuck environmental standards were. A river was just a place to throw your shit, so it went further away. They didn't realize that. They didn't realize that a lot of the stuff that you throw in there is going to seep into the soil and contaminate that river for generations to come.
Yeah,
while Flint did get fucked up by GM, we still have to look at, say, Lear, Lockhart, who were still dumping chemicals in there when I was living there last year.
I just had it, man. I just can't remember it. Hot damn. I had it sent to me this morning. I can't even. Oh, here it go. I got it. Let me get this together. I got it. Flint residents await on IRS also want to cut. The IRS want a cut of the. Are you serious? That's what it was.
Dude, I knew that was coming. Why is anyone thinking that's a shock? Anytime you receive money, period, even gambling, it is considered income. And the IRS wants to cut. Did you know that the IRS wants a cut if you are a drug dealer selling weed on the street? There is actual areas in that form, your 1040 EZ, to say, I received money illegally. Here's how much I made. Here is your cut. There's actually areas on the form. If you are a politician and you are taking bribes to give them your cut.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. I mean, I'm reading it off of my phone. But
the IRS is of course going to take their fucking cut. You could sue the federal government for $100,000. The IRS is going to want 30% of it. So you're only getting $70,000.
It's in the Detroit Free Press.
30.
That's what I'm saying. It's in the Detroit Free Press. The IRS want they cut too. Now you tell me how diabolical is that?
Oh, don't
What's
stop
up, Raphael?
Here's your next thing. So IRS is federal, right? Your state revenue service is going to want their cut too. So whatever your state income tax is in Michigan. Also, since you're in Flint and you are receiving an income from that lawsuit, they're going to want their 1%. So you get $1,000, which is what most people are going to be seeing. They want their $10.
Listen, they want their money. That
Country Boy, that was signed by Congress in the 1930s during the Great Depression and signed into law by FDR.
You see what New One said? James Patterson mentions Flint in his book, The President is Missing.
James
Facts.
Patterson's a hell of an author.
What's up, Raphael? Peace. Thank you for tapping in. That's my Jackson, Mississippi people in the building. Or Jackson, Mississippi family in the building. Oh, you see what Lena just said? They just proposed a law in Jackson, Mississippi that city can't do deal with drug dealers anymore. Just passed their council last night. Just passed by their council last night. People watching these council and alderman moves, look it up. Neely next. Wow.
And we have to
What's up, Alan?
People watching council and alderman now to where it came from, in my opinion. That'd be the late great Eric Mays. A lot of people weren't paying attention to their local governments until they saw Flint struggling thanks to the bombastic Eric Mays. And then they started looking at their own backyard going, oh shit, things are fucked here too. Mr. Mays had a thing in Flint, but I tell you what, Podunk, Indiana's got the same problem.
No, because a lot of people wasn't really paying attention, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I started coming down there around about in 15 to 16, you know what I'm saying? Man, my cousin used to be going down there, sitting down there watching the stuff, playing the back row. That's why I'm like, when you see the stuff going on, even with Davina, like, this stuff ain't just started. It's been going on. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, when she let 21 slide, people should have been paying attention to that. Like, when all that, I don't go for that. See, to me, that's cliche. It's too when they
people
be like,
weren't listening to Councilman Davis when he was sitting there screaming, shouting, and hollering that Liddell didn't even live there for a year. And not just Councilman Davis, Sister Audrey Muhammad as well. Both of them were standing up there and saying, this is wrong. This woman has not been here a year. And what happened? The city treasurer, Inez Brown, let her through. You're right. This has come from
what's up, Debbie?
A lot longer than Davina.
Yeah.
But there needs to be a foot put down right now saying no more. If you can't prove your residency for a year, you're not running. And people need to start speaking up, not just candidates, because then it sounds like they're a whiny loser. Let's be honest. Right? It just sounds like a sore loser. People need to stand up before the votes are even cast.
Hey, Debbie, I started at 8 because I had some appointments I had to run to today. We would have been on at 9, but like I said earlier, I said again, I didn't want to cheat the people out of the 2 hours that we usually give them every morning. So I just came on an extra hour early.
Hey, Debbie, give me a second here and let me share my screen again. First, I need to remove this. I'm going to show a BattleTech video, not the actual video, but share screen, not content. Here we are, profiting. All right. You guys see this little bell right here? Tap it, click it, do whatever. And make sure you've got that all clicked. Because if it's just personalized, if we have to do like Mickey and I did today so he can get to his appointments and it says personalized, it's just going to let you know at 9 o'clock if we went on. If we went on at 8 o'clock, since it's on personalized, it ain't going to let you know. So make sure you got that all tapped, guys.
Yeah. So you can get all of them. Let me see what Denise Cousin said. She said, in Lapierre's in the spotlight too. In fact, in common, so many are saying just like Flint. So they're dealing with that residency. I'm just saying, but when it was dead.
Didn't the gentleman from Detroit recently say we got ourselves a mini Flint here?
Yeah, Charlie LaDuff. If you go read his show, I got it on my page for people who want to go back.
It was titled Fire, right? What was the title of that show?
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. It's on my page. I'm looking at a new one. Flint's government has been corrupt for generations, not years. Facts.
Damn right. I mean, before GM left, I'm sorry.
Look, thanks, country boy.
The way I have to look at a lot of unions, lower level on the union, they're good. They are there for you. Higher level, it's just like any other business. They're trying to make their buck. Okay. So higher level GM was trying to get bills passed and pushed in Flint to support, GM's union, the UAW, was trying to get things to support them. They were even telling people at work, at union meetings, hey, here's our approved list of people you should vote for. Even if you couldn't read or write, as long as you took that little piece of paper with you and you matched things up, you were voting in their favor. Why would the union be like that? Yeah, sometimes it was for workers' rights. Sometimes it was for the betterment of individuals in the union or just individuals, period. Let's be 100% here.
Facts. I'm looking what Mark Hutchins said. The fact that Davina said nothing about 21 is proof positive that residency has never mattered in Flint. The clerk plain don't care about residency. And I agree with that.
100%.
Because I mean, you wouldn't have to keep going through what you're going through.
Look,
go ahead.
My Auntie Judy, well, my wife's Auntie Judy, but everyone knows her as Auntie Judy to me. She was the one that had to bring up AC Dumas because it was brought up on our show by Wentus. Yes, he has property in the 3rd Ward, but he wasn't living in it.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Mm-hmm. It had to be Judy that brought that up, and look how fast it got dropped. But anyone else other than the 5 or 6 at times who are in Neely's camp brings up something, it gets dropped and ignored.
Yeah. But they know this, though. That's the thing. The thing is, they know this. But this was did up under the past
administration and
the class clerk, Inez Brown.
Yeah.
You know,
and
this
the
is
one before her as well.
No, she had been there for a minute.
I know, but like it was said a minute ago.
Generation.
Flint has been corrupt for generations.
Yeah, facts. It was. That's what I'm saying. So when you look at it, just with Davina, I know she probably like, damn. But that's why you ain't really seen too many people push on Davina like that. I would just be like, it's supposed to have been pushed. But see, they not gonna do it. I understand like some of them. It's just Eric was just crazy enough to go ahead. He would have just kept pushing it. Yeah, he would have just kept pushing it. But I get it when you look at the 6 recall papers, even though that wouldn't have still been, I guess, would have been enough. But you can throw away 6 recall paper, lose them, and act like ain't allegedly.
Wouldn't have been enough to pass, but it definitely would have been enough to trigger redo.
Right, and that's the fact that I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm
in 2022, 8 boxes of fucking absentee ballots went in unsecured, completely open, and they didn't even raise an eyebrow. They still certified that election. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. See, the system, remember, it was the one Republican who didn't want to do it, but the way the system rolled, he had to do it.
Yeah.
See, they was worried
about to a Republican in Arizona in 22. Yeah. He was threatened with jail time if he did not. He went on the record and said, I am certifying this election under duress.
Right.
It's the same thing in Genesee County. That guy was looking at jail time.
Right. And that's where the BS come in at. That's what I'm saying. Like, they talk that good mess, but this system will show you, if you don't push this through, we will lock your ass up. We will bring charges up on you. When our game when we trying to push our game through, we want to push through. They don't care. And that was the thing. Even though they know they was wrong.
Once again, look at We the Poison by Jordan Sheridan with a foreword by the woman that I don't happen to like too much, but you know, that's neither here nor there. And take a look at how the system in Flint is rigged, from your activists to your elected officials to hire by people with money who ain't for you. They're for themselves, and they're going to stack that deck against you every time.
I'm looking right at what Mark Hutchinson saying, right. And Flint pays a heavy price. Remember Josh Freeman living in Davidson, approving KWA, making Davidson water cheap and Flint water expensive. Residency matters. Let me see what Lena said. Thornton Township down in Dalton is having challenges now, going back to Tiffany Hanyard. There's now has been a challenge on Napoleon Hair signatures, and it's been researched. See? You see how the game is? They will find somebody else to play. What's up, Hassan? Pinch back in the building. They will find people that will play along with them. We'll find.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and this isn't just a Flint thing, right? Like, yes, we are Flint centric, but this goes on in all your cities. I know over in Lake City and Live Oak around me, the same deal's happening. The problem is with Live Oak, it's a smaller community, maybe about 4,000 people. So everyone knows everyone. Everyone's related. Everyone's cousin. They don't give a fuck. There's no way you can fight that. You go to some of these other cities like Lake City, and there's money behind it. There's old money behind it. This is Florida. There's plantation money. There's old school farming money. There's bootlegging money. Hell, there's still bootleggers around here, to be honest with you. I mean, there's money going around to keep certain people and certain types of people, we'll say, the less scrupulous in office.
Facts.
And they will drop one unscrupulous person for another. Why? Because they're a dime a dozen as rich as some.
Yeah.
Shit, you mean I can get 3 of these folks for 10 grand?
And
Shit.
that's
not even a 1 month interest on my bank account.
Hey, Alan, I don't know. It said, brothers, who made Dominique silence on those recall sheets because he got the evidence of the crime. I can't tell you.
It's not his purview. It comes to him, and he only can accept that's a fault of the system. Well, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be considered not a fault, but a feature of the system. So if the county clerk didn't like someone, they couldn't bar it from finishing. They just had to pass on the results, right? But in this case, the county clerk can't do nothing but. He can't go back and say, hey, there's a problem. He can report it to state, but he still has to certify what he's got. And if state comes into it, well, then it's in state's hands. If he did, then state said, hey, fuck it. It's not our problem no more.
And that's what the thing is with me. It's just like you can say that. Can't nobody stop you from saying that. It's like you can, because you see it. But only what he did, I do appreciate it when he did come on and say, hey, if that was in my office, I would have did this. He didn't even have to say that. So I give him credit for coming on when Winters did that interview 100%. With him. And when you seen Davina, it was like, and that's what boils my blood when I can see a person like,
that's another one. Let me go look that up on Amazon. I'll go ahead and drop it in the chat for people to take a look at it.
I got knocked right off. My bad. Tony Terry said cocaine built Miami. He's straight up cocaine cowboys. I watched that.
Demolition means progress, not is progress.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you see what's going on and you hear, but then nobody want to believe it. Even with Jordan Sheraton, that's why I'm looking at it. I understood all the hell that I really, in my humble opinion, believe what Sandy and her daughter went through. This is what they probably want to do more and worse to Jed. And that what they saying is they not finna have nobody coming in Flint. We're not finna make this a national scene. They putting pressure on Neely, and Neely like either you gonna squash this. What would that be called?
There's the link.
Resistant.
After the show, go back and take a look at it. Actually, I'll go ahead and put both books links in our description so you can go and pick them up if you haven't already. We've been talking about them for over a year now.
Yeah, if like this to stop this. And I mean, as far as this little resistance that they felt was getting made, that's why you see Sandy, because people gonna be looking now like, damn, she got a year and her daughter got a year and was told to stay out of Flint, allegedly. I wasn't there. I'm just seeing what I heard in the comments. So if you being said that shit.
Hey, right now, guys,
shit.
We the Poisoned is free on audiobook on Amazon. You have no reason not to get it right now.
I'm just saying. And you have to go back and look. Like when me and Winters played that other night when you had Melissa Mays on there talking. Like so many people, and I do, and I'm looking at that book, I could probably dare and point out who Jordan Sheraton was saying got paid off. It's just, and I get why Winters was mad. Like, how you gonna have this person back on here? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jakim Lewis? Thank you for tapping in. Grand Rising to you. I could understand it, like, cause where they at? Cause when you take some money, it's only so much you can say. And we ain't seen her back down at council.
Not since she got called out.
Yeah,
We haven't
got,
seen her anywhere near Flint since she got called out.
nah, but she popped up on Jordan Sheraton and she popped up in the news. It's like it just, to me, how do these people, if We the Poison is free, everybody should download it. It's a fascinating book. Please
And I
download.
just screwed up. I'm sorry. It's 99 cents a month for 3 months with $0 down right now. But you can still pick it up as audiobook for $1 if you just want to pay it now. If you have to do 99 cents on credit, I don't know what's going on in your life, but I sympathize with you. You can still do it like that. You can listen to it on audiobook right now for 99 cents, for $1, and you can figure out what's going on in Flint, shown from beginning to end.
Yeah, facts. I'm just telling you, it's just like, hey, because I got the book, my book right up in my.
I just showed you mine.
Yeah.
And I just put
What's up, No Games?
In our description. So you can go ahead, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and click on those. It'll take you right to the Amazon. You can pick up the books. You can see what's going on. And this isn't just a Flint thing. This is happening across America.
Yeah.
Do you think that Flint's the only place where your activist is bought off? Come on now.
And tonight, what I'm going to do, I know we're going to be on for council. Because I'm going to probably come on early. I'll probably come on early. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go find on Status Coop. I'm going to go find when he was down at the Democratic Convention.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Sheraton, he was doing interviews, and he going to tell you, like, did none of them bring up about, this when Biden won the first time, was bringing up about the Flint water crisis. He said, did none of them bring it up? And he going to be on the street trying to talk to people. He going to let you know how they were shunning him away. Basically, no trouble. Thank you for tapping in. I want people to really understand the lovely Eartha Logan. Thank you for tapping in. I just want people to understand. So when they can see why people here is frustrated. But as you can see with Jed, and now what just happened to Sandy and her daughter, it wasn't a slip up. Davina knew what she was doing.
Yeah, it was purposeful.
That was purposely. Yeah, because she never once stepped in to correct Liddell, but she did try to throw Liddell. She threw her ass up under the bus and said, "Well, you didn't let me finish. You didn't let me get to say nothing." See, but that's the problem, Davina. You bullshitted. Until now, you got people, and I don't like to see nobody get nothing, but you got people a whole year, and believe me, I know that, that was wrong on you. Because I'm going to tell you something. It'll be one of your loved ones get falsely, get a verdict on them, on BS. You'll be messed up behind it. That's why I would have never went along with that. That's why I don't understand. Even with the judge, I don't think that would have been the one I'd have put a call in and say, I can't do that. That ain't nothing. But now I understand. Yeah, see, they went light. So I can imagine what they would have did to Jed's ass. See, they'd probably been giving Jed time. He wouldn't have got probation.
They tried giving him a fucking felony for disturbing the peace. Yeah, could you imagine? He'd be looking at 20 years the way that they do shit in Flint.
What's going on with the ENA board? Absolutely nothing.
I don't think they've even met. I don't think they have quorum right now.
But I understand.
They don't have enough people to fill the board.
But I understand why I would quit. I understand why I would probably quit too. You can't do nothing because they cool with the mayor.
This is the problem, Nick. Right? Like they are there to do a job, and they're doing it quite well.
Yeah,
disturbing the process. Hell, the one lady who ain't there no more, but she even straight up said the charter doesn't matter. They are playing interference. They're protecting certain people. Hell, if I were getting something on the back end, like we suspect several of them are, I'd be happy to be on that board if I were a little bit less scrupulous. I mean, shit. If somehow my house could win, say, the lottery for new pipes or a new roof or new siding, you could be damn sure I'd be on there.
No, Tony Terry, no more ambassadors. And new one, they picked them right. But that's what I'm saying. They have more people looking for Jed. They put a whole force together to look for Jed, but don't care about the bill.
Mama. Yeah, they were looking for his mother.
You know what, Felicia? I don't know. We had to ask Burns about that one. It should get through out. But the way they letting them put PPOs on people, and then when real people getting threatened and they can't get them, they really just showed you how crooked this whole thing is up here, man. It just showed. If people ain't look at that, they giving out, when they say crying wolf, they giving out people PPOs on people crying wolf. Then when the real people who need the PPOs, they can't get them. Now that's right. That's right, downright scandalous right there. I mean, they was looking for Jed more than they was looking for the people who setting these buildings on fire here.
They were looking for Jed more than they were looking for drug dealers, and they were looking for shooters. Hell, we remember when the cops showed up to evict the seniors from Hasselbring. There were shooters in the background, and the cops were more concerned with harassing grandpa and grandma than they were about going and finding out about them gunshots. In the city with kids. Am I wrong?
I was out there. They was shooting.
I mean, what's it come to where A, the cops don't give a fuck, and then B, the people doing this shit don't give the fuck that the cops are there.
You see?
I'm going to do it anyway. They ain't going to charge me.
Facts. You see what Felicia said? I listened to We the Poison. It was definitely an eye opener. That's what I'm telling you. When you see all the mechanisms and stuff was going on, in my humble opinion, it was just who was finna fight to get some money.
Yeah.
That's what it really was. It was like who was going to get control of this. Yeah. And that's why you saw people, and like right now, you see people positioning themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me see what B. Marie said. I think Leon Elamine lied on his PPO. Stanley Wood has pointed out the obvious. Hey, but when you dealing with that's another thing again, B. Marie. They know a lot of people don't got no money to afford no lawyer, man. That's why a lot of stuff you don't see me trying to jump out there and get in. And I get it. When say I'm just a podcaster, that's why a lot of things, because they know these people gonna be sitting up here trying to take you to court. They know a lot of people ain't got no money. They got the court system behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You mess around and go to one of these judges that might be cool with the mayor. You don't know who the mayor cool with.
No, I've got some names now. No.
But that's what I'm saying.
Once this entire Open Meetings Act lawsuit that myself and Arthur Woodson are part of, this might just get dropped. I mean, I'll have to consult with the lawyer, make sure it's legal. But there's some names that pop up in this that I think some people should know about. But you might want to know whose office you're stepping into and what they're all about.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's dang. Just think about it. He had a camera over the ombudsman office, allegedly. That's what I was hearing. So you would have people be scared to go down there.
Change the ombudsman's office to in the basement. And
with rat infested.
Rats, roaches,
yeah,
mold.
This is your mayor.
And then she said that several of her emails that she had opened once had somehow deleted themselves. I mean, she was definitely playing them words very close to the chest, but we know what that means. Someone else had access to her email account and hit that fucking delete button.
Well, she said true on the camera. I'm guessing she's saying true on the camera. But that's the point that I'm trying to make. Don't nobody see nothing strange with this? Like, that's why when I be meaning, and you got the ENA board, hell, we had allegedly, and I hate to put it out there on you, what is it, Elder Harris? When you set up there, what they got you asking, who do y'all want on the board? Like, who was they trying to get? That right there didn't make, you got caught saying it, and it's like you was out in the open, like ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what and that's why I'm saying these people giving Jesus a bad name. Jesus wouldn't claim none of these people that's claiming him. And I think, and I do believe that's what the mayor pray on. He know a lot of people are religious. That's why he come on with the cross on here, this and that. We got to do this and that. He be in so much BS stuff. Come on.
Sorry, having to reply to my lawyer real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which, I do have to give a shout out to Dean G. Greenblatt, Terry, which is Art's lawyer, and several others for taking on this case, which is an Open Meetings Act case, not a firearms case, Open Meetings Act case, on my behalf for free, on Art's behalf for free. And really, it's for the folks of Flint, because if they lose this case here, it definitely brings some more things. It makes it easier for other Open Meetings Act violation cases to proceed, such as only 5 speaking slips, such as combining all the meetings into one, so you only have to go through public speaking once, such as, say, what happened with Delegate Sandy and her daughter. When they had the legal right to speak, they followed the procedure and they still got arrested. So I got to give a shout out to these gentlemen and for the work they're doing on behalf of the city of Flint.
Mm-hmm. Wow, B. Marie, I didn't know that. Good morning, Demetria Brown. You put that up here. I didn't know that. This is from one of the people in the chat, one of the lovely people in the chat. Well, Street News say that Elder Williams got caught stealing from a religious institution. I don't know what that could be. Could be a church. Felicia Martinez said, does the clerk even know the powers? Hell yeah, she know the powers she got. Allegedly, she cashing in on it. 2026, this is coming from Tony Terry. Just look at the churches, these people campaigning in. Facts. Hey, facts. The devil appeared as an angel of light. Sure did. And that's why you have to be careful. Facts, Carol. Yeah, she knows, and she has chosen her allegiance. Facts. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Like, she knows what she doing. That's why I want to hear none of that. Oh, I'm scared. She worrying about her job. Davina knows she ain't got 5 votes up against her up there. Davina knows
she said she's independent.
Davina, if she thought she had 5 votes, don't you know Davina can open up some shit up on the first ward and that'll jam him up. Davina can open up on something on the second ward that can jam them up, and then they won't have no 6 votes to get her out. So if people really did, she can start playing. And she already know it's people that don't like the mayor. She know the power she got, but she choose to play it the way she playing it. Davina looking at it like shit. She gonna ride this out just like Inez Brown and force her out maybe 5 administrations from now. She look at she can get 20 years out of this and be like, then they'd be like, it's time to replace her. This ain't, man, Davina ain't allegedly. Let me throw that out there. She know what she doing. She knew that. She knew at 21. Keep telling people that she know what she doing. Even the people that's on council know Davina. All 9 of them know Davina playing. I'm just not gonna say, you know what I'm saying. All 9 of them know. From Ward 1 to Ward 9, know Davina playing. You see, okay, let me put this up what Stanley's saying. Okay, Worcester. After my meeting, Davina knows her role and her powers, but there's another motive in what she's doing. Retirement is close for her. It's closed for her, see? Davina definitely know what she's doing.
I mean, Stanley, I'm very happy that you're going through with this and you're taking her to court to legally and what's the term? Metaphorically slap her ass in the timeout corner for all the fraudulent shit she's been pulling. And someone's got to do it, and I'm glad someone is, and I'm glad it's you.
Yeah, she know what she doing. Davina playing that innocent role. All of them try to play that. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm scared. Bullshit. You ain't scared. You scared of being broke. That's what she's scared of. She's scared of being broke, and I get it. But Stanley, I applaud you for even wasting your time to go through that with Davina. But I knew in the end what it was going to be. You was going to have to go. You was going to still have to go first, force the clerk, because that's the only thing Davina going to respect. You have her ass in court because she's still banking on the city of Flint going to cover that. You send her ass to court, and you get a real lawyer that not going to be playing like as you see Trevor them got going on, and then you sue her ass as a clerk and as an individual. I bet you'll see Davina start changing.
In her personal and professional capacity, make sure that your lawyer brings up those 2 very important phrases right there.
I bet you Davina.
then her paycheck's at risk. You can
Yeah.
garnish her wages, and her personal property's at risk. Her car, her house, all those very fun things. And if she can't pay, you know what? Put a lien on it. And
I
if it
wouldn't give
still
a
don't get
damn.
paid, if it still don't get paid within 5 years, go ahead and close on that lien through the courts. And well, now she's got to find a new place to live, and you have a new piece
Yeah.
of property that you can just go ahead and sell and make yourself a tidy little
You
property.
think I would give a damn the way people is dying in Flint from cancer? You think I would give two fucks about Davina, her losing that when people that lost family members, and y'all still playing this game?
I
Like,
mean,
my respect
talking
would be
about
the
family
same.
members is the absolute worst part, right?
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the middle part where they, because of some of the things that she's done, where some things get ignored, people have lost their homes from taxes.
Mhm.
People have lost their homes from that fucking water bill. Hell,
Mhm.
you can't even, it is now required. Well, it's not required, but they're enforcing it to get inspections on certain properties in certain parts of the city before a building can be rented. The landlord at our studio, nice guy, he owns several properties, and you know, he's treated us right. He's very fair with the rent, and I believe he's the same with all of his properties. He isn't able to rent some of his properties to people who are ready to move in today. He has had these leases ready to go for over a year. He's still waiting for a city inspector to come through. But because he's spoken out against the city administration, guess what? That inspector, it hasn't even put him on the schedule yet. They are using whatever they can to keep people from business. But in some of those people's business, that's keeping people from having a home of their own.
Oh, they know what they doing. That's what I keep saying, man. Listen, them people know what they doing. It's just, yeah, but that's how you have to do, Davina. Like I say, Brother Roberts always say, you have to show people power only respect power. Lovely Lynch, because that'd be too much like right.
Because when the charter was written, when Flint was first, put into as a city, chartered as a city, I believe in what 1890 change or no 1903.
I have to go back and research.
Way back then, a lot of folks didn't have the education, so they trusted you to be able to talk with someone local to you, but they didn't trust you to know if someone could do X, Y, or Z. Hell, a lot of people couldn't read. That's why a lot of positions in this country are appointed through your elected officials.
And this one is rough, Carol. Look at the voter ID sent out in wars that did not exist yet. And has that been corrected? I'm sorry, messing up elections. That's courtesy of Davina. What's up, cuzzo? She said, Maria Carter, no money in home ownership.
What ward did I always say I lived in?
When the fifth and six.
6.
No, it's 6.
I lived in Tiny Burns ward.
Right.
This
6.
is what got sent to me.
5th.
Yep. They were telling me that I was voting for everything in the 5th ward. And that was in 2023. Before the wards had taken place, before the district changes had taken place. They were fucking with elections. They've been doing it for a long time. But this right here is physical fucking proof.
Yeah,
Tell me that I was voting in 5th ward elections when the wards hadn't changed until next year.
Which is in 26. And did nobody say nothing?
Reason.
I'm telling you, shit, Lovely Lynch, it might be close. I'm just telling you, when you look anybody in those 5th Avenue condos for $200,000, I don't see none in there.
I still don't believe so.
I don't think none in there.
200K
not by the taco house. Yeah, not by the taco house with all that action coming down that way.
That taco restaurant, very good place. I still don't think it's worth, paying $200,000 to live next to. I mean, fuck. My wife's cousin, very nice woman. She's a nurse. She was dating a paramedic when I first visited Flint in 2015. If I went east, out of town, there's a suburb. They lived in a $200,000 home. 6 bedrooms, 2 stories, all that fun shit. So a condo looking for $200K in the middle of Flint in that neighborhood?
Diabolical.
Someone's been hitting that pipe hard.
Yeah, right around the corner is the Mission, down the street, Grand Traveling.
Mhm.
They let them people out every morning. You think people want to see these people walking around? Like, I done heard stories where you see something, and it's cold, man. Like, it's
Fucking
cold.
20
I,
degrees, we said this
man,
morning.
oh my God. I
And
done seen.
that was hell. They had already been let out of that building at that point. It was probably 15 degrees when those people were pushed out into the cold.
Facts,
But-
cuz you said right across from an unkept parking lot, abandoned CMH. I'm
Well,
just
it's
telling
not
you.
a real place. But the sad part is, it is a real place. Like, this is the type of shit you read about in a fantasy novel or a mystery novel, right? Or you see on TV, you know, the overly corrupt, and you're
Yeah.
just like, how do people live with that? That's not real. That's what I mean. But then we actually see it happening in Flint, and you have to realize, if you don't live there, if you haven't lived there, that folks go through this every fucking day. This ain't Gotham. There ain't no Batman running around taking care of the corrupt politicians. They're getting away with it every fucking day.
Are you right? I mean, listen, it's crazy. This is downright diabolical. But we over the 2 hours, family. What I am gonna do, what we gonna do is we'll be back. I know we're gonna be back. I got an appointment. I just need the live up. So I got an appointment at 3. If you can put the live up for me, I'll take it over when I get back from my appointment. Because at least have it up by 4:30.
What time does it start?
5 o'clock, they say.
We'll see what's going on. I should be able to rush things.
No, I'm saying if you do get it, I should be back from there because my appointment at 3. I should be here by 4. Like I said, if it's up, I'll be able to take over once I get back to the crib because my appointment at 3. So I should be out of there.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up. Me and the wife are finishing up some anniversary business day, but everyone, thank you for tuning in. It's been great. Remember, we've got a new program going on, 2 of them really, but the big one is if you want to air out your boss or some family member or a coworker or whatever, why don't you give a donation to 810 News Media Group on Cash App and tell us who needs lighting up and for what. Like, if someone's putting some corn or some nastiness in the mac and cheese at family dinners, let us know, and we will make sure that they know that they did done wrong. And then secondly, you know what? If you guys want to start a fitness journey, go ahead and let us know how much you've been going to the gym. Let us know how much you've gained or lost, depending on your goals. You know, let's get this done. Let's start 2026 happier and healthier, right?
No, cuz you don't tell us. You leave us an anonymous.
We don't say your name.
You just leave a donation with a little subject, a little insight who your boss is, your co-worker, your pastor, your council people, a person you work with. If they breath stink, you leave a little donation. We're not gonna air. We gonna air your grievances.
Your name will never get said.
Yeah, we will read the Riot Act, but come in as anonymous. Just leave that donation. And we went because we don't want y'all to lose y'all jobs when y'all had to end up at HR. Give it to us, and we will give it to the world.
Just remember, if Terry walks in there and he smells like he ate burritos and tequila last night, well, you can't say it, but we can say this man needs something to do with his life.
We starting January 1st, but we can do the specials. We will start it.
Express.
We can start next week if y'all want to, but I was 22. You know what? We're going to start next week on a Monday because we're going to start next week, Monday, a trial run, but the donations got to be real. I'm just saying.
That's the best way to start a Monday, too. You're already pissed off. You're waking up for the work week. You might as well get some laughs at someone getting roasted.
Yeah. And if you mad about you don't feel like going to work about your job, give it to us. We would do that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, my friend. Very, very unfortunate.
Oh, when you send the donations too, don't send it through the Cash App, 810 News Media Group. Don't send it to the super chat because they will catch y'all. And like I tell y'all before, I can't do no time, so I would give that chat up and be like, well, but if you come in under anonymous,
And you can say your name in the Cash App. Guess what? We're not going to screenshot and share it. We're just going to take your information, write out a roast, and then recite it on air for you.
And we're not gonna say it's you. We just gonna blast your boss, supervisor, your person you work, your co-worker. Because you might got a co-worker that's a snitch at the job. Y'all can't say it, but we can say it for y'all.
Oh yeah, Terry.
We can put him on
Terry's a
blast.
horrible person. I don't like Terry.
Facts.
No.
Facts. Give it to us. Donation under the Cash App. Leave it anonymous and a little, give us who we dealing. Let us know type of individual he is, what it is that made you uncomfortable, and we gonna handle it from there. And we would do it. I guess we can do that on what? Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays. We will handle your situation. Let HR deal with us because we don't work for them.
Oh, that's on the other side. Give me 2 more seconds before we dip out, Mickey. Okay. I got something to take care of.
Go handle it then.
But I need the chat up, so I just need to see which one's which. Is probably this one here. Copy this and then come into here. That's getting taken care of.
It would be in the morning, and it would be on the morning recall, and then we would have it in the evening. We either do it on the nightly nip, or I will create a show to come on at 10 o'clock at night where we do 60 minutes, but it's gonna come on twice. It's gonna come on twice. We're gonna do that because that's what we here. We here to make y'all happy. So we would do it twice. It will come on. We'll do it on the. If it get good, we might do it 3 times on the nip and on the night show that we're gonna give to the bosses, all the bad people who is mistreating them people at their jobs. Because we don't want y'all to be in HR. But family, I see y'all about 4:30.
Fix that problem. Someone needed themselves 84,000 seconds to figure out their life.
Oh, for sure. That's what they needed. We will see y'all later on, and I'll talk about it before council come on. I'm gonna be in the chat, so be patient. I will be here. I should have it up as soon as I get done for my appointment. Peace, family.
Later.
All right, get ready to go to